Who's that?
Well,
I don't know. We're live.
we're live.
We're live. Hi. What's up?
Let's restart. Go back.
Hold on. Let me get in. We'll reset the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then just talk about stuff.
Just cut the cameras on that part right there.
Just put the key. I mean, there's got to be cameras for something. And hold on. Just don't look. Okay.
I'm eating pretzels.
You're eating pretzels? This is the best intro to a live stream
I'm eating macarons.
ever.
Does that help? I got macarons.
Macaroons.
Wow, there's still quite a bit left.
I have macarons.
Robert, welcome in. Macarons?
Yeah, macaron.
Macaroon is a mushroom.
Macaroon.
Rob Fuzz, what's up, buddy?
What up, Robert?
Macaroon contains coconut. Macarons do not.
Macarons do not.
I was a macaron once.
You were a macaron once? I was also a macaron once. I did the macarona. Was that bad? That was really bad.
That was real bad. That was
Hey, Macarena.
Hey, macarona.
Yes.
So surprise, everyone.
Surprise.
Happy
Monday night, late night-ish, early live stream to talk about the awesomeness that just dropped during Monday Night Football. And I don't mean the 24 points that New England dropped on the Jets in the first half.
That was easy.
Half. The Jets that bad? Like, for real?
They are. Yeah, real bad.
But no, so we're here we've been talking about for the last hour and a half, guys, kind of. Hour for sure. Via text message and behind and off screen and whatever about this like ridiculous trailer that just dropped.
So we had to make this happen.
We figured why not make it happen instead of us go off individually and make our own reaction videos. We figured
you are talking about the last Maleficent trailer, right?
I am definitely. I'm actually talking about the trailer that dropped earlier. It wasn't a Maleficent video trailer. It was what was the other thing that dropped right before?
There's the live Little Mermaid.
Live Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That might have been it, yeah.
Well, Little Mermaid Live, not the live action one. That was later.
Right.
Little Mermaid Live is one night only. It's like November. Is that November 12th? When
it's soon.
It's in November. I know for sure. I thought I said it was the 12th, which is when Disney Plus drops.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Plus dropping soon. But we're not talking about that, guys.
I can't wait.
We're talking about the fact that C-3PO is going to die.
I don't think he's going to die.
I'm just going right there to start it.
So I think they are preparing for an epic battle, and he assumes they might die. I'm taking a look at for those of you that haven't, if you haven't seen it, go watch it so we can talk about it.
Watch it. And then come back and talk.
They ask him what he's doing. He says, "I'm taking one last look at my friends." I think he's preparing for a big battle.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. The end of this movie, I think, is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think every ship in the galaxy is in this.
Yep.
This battle. Every single one. And we have Shep Vader, and joining us now, Kyla. I love the fact that he was probably late because he had to go find that in PJ's room and not wake him up.
That's exactly what happened. Like, no doubt, that's exactly what just happened.
Oh, it's so great. Preston McDevitt says that he dies. So,
oh man,
Voice B, welcome in. Says he's a protocol droid. He calculated the odds of death. Probably right. It's 3,720 to 1.
He could be wrong.
Yeah, there's that one. If there's always something to one, you're telling me there's a chance. Great line.
We're saying 1,000 to 1, more like 1,000,000 to 1. So you're telling me there's a chance. Can we reference that in everything?
Everything.
I think we literally can and do. Let's say hi to the lovely folks that are joining us. Rob Fuzz, welcome in, man. What is going on? Stacy Rogers, Cody Hankins, Leanne Skirbick, welcome. Pro Manhattan, Bill Ayers, Stacy Rogers, Mike's Magical Adventures, Preston, Voice B, welcome in. Mike's Magical Adventures, Perfectly Cat, hello. Alex Brunner, hello. Joni Diva, hi. thanks for popping on. I know it's kind of last minute, but we figured we might as well do this as a group instead of individually.
Of course.
And by we, I mean the three of us. And Zip's like, wait, should I get out of bed? Yeah.
No, I was watching the Patriots game, but I'm downloading a vlog, so I might lag. Let me know if I do. I'll jump off.
No, you're good, man.
Okay.
Hey guys, I got a text from Zip that says, "Let me know if I lag." In the middle of the time.
So my texts are lagging.
Your texts are laggins. All right. So Mike's Magical Adventures starts this whole thing off with the big question I have is, what did Rey and Kylo cut through with their lightsabers in the trailer? I think everyone
It was a stone version of Darth Vader.
Okay, I agree. On second
Really?
watching,
Do you really?
no, I do. Upon second watching, I agree. It does not look like, at least in my estimation, that they are fighting something together, as I thought.
That's what I was thinking.
First time I watched it.
Yes, that's
Meg.
Yeah.
I think
Hey, Meg, welcome in.
they are still enemies, but they're fighting a common third enemy. Like something. It's like that fly.
Yeah, I think the Emperor is back.
The Emperor is 100% back.
100% back.
Did you not catch the Iron Throne that was there with Palpatine sitting on it?
Mhm.
I was an Iron Throne once.
I am on an Iron Throne right now.
Dude, and then you could see when Rey, towards the end, when you see Rey, if you didn't notice her, he's in his chair coming down to her.
Meg, what's up?
He's sitting there. You can see his.
What up, Meg?
I'm hoping they bring everybody back.
They have to, especially if it's the last one.
And it's one of the trailers said, "You're never gone. You're never really gone."
Right.
Something like that.
Right. Whose voice said that?
I don't remember whose voice said that, but the first trailer we remember seeing, we hear Emperor Palpatine laugh. The second trailer, we hear Vader's breath. And in my head, I had a trailer where Darth Maul was still spinning around his little thing with his metal legs.
Really?
So,
you know what I hope is all the holograms come back and fight each other.
Hologram fight.
Hologram fights.
Winston sounds like a TIE fighter going by real fast.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wicked, Steve, that's awesome.
That's pretty great. It's pretty great. And now he's like, "What are you doing?" Now Vader's got to come over and see what's up. We almost called him Vader. It was really close.
Oh, you should have.
He kind of looks it.
Well, the other one is there's a surprisingly
after Jameis Winston.
No, actually, I don't even know. That's a long story. I just said we should name him Winston, and Brandy's like, "Why?" And then I went from there, and then I threw out the other names, which one was Vader.
Well, I think Noah nailed this on the head. I think who's actually going to win this whole entire thing, this whole Star Wars universe, is very simply going to be
a pork. Yeah.
Oh, it's so great. It's so great. Yes. We almost named him AT-AT.
Oh, yeah? That would have been cool.
There's actually
you had all these cool Star Wars names and you went with none of them.
I know. All right, I gotta let the TIE fighter out. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I mean, first off,
my mind is still blown. I'm just
it's an incredible.
I know. I got to watch it again.
We watched it like, I think I've watched it like 3 or 4 times already.
Have you?
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
So I mean, the first, it starts out with a bunch of scenes of just showing different people and a group of people with a little inspirational. Everybody's blah 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 blah. Then when you first get to the real, in my opinion, the real just awesomeness of it is when you start seeing the water and the waves going, and then you see Rey in whatever that is, which appears to be maybe a broken Death Star. I don't know. And then Kylo comes out of the clouds with his little lightsaber lit up, and it's just, that's when I went, oh, this is going to get really good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Alex brings up a very good point. I thought the score was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Drove it
Always
home.
is.
We haven't made it that far yet.
No. We what?
So we haven't made it that far yet.
No, we'll get there. All right. This one would be interesting. Ray versus this and that. Could probably
we'd win.
Happen.
We'd win.
Yeah,
I think we would.
Look, people don't know the force is strong in us.
That's so true.
It just is.
So true. Mickey can't talk. Meg says Goosebumps. I would say I was pretty close to that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Especially the very, very final scene. Like, got me all pumped up.
Yep. For sure. For sure.
Thank you, Noah.
Hey, Samantha Lowe, welcome in. This is
What's up,
interesting. We kind of mentioned the holy mackerel
What was that?
motorcycle in some capacity.
You know, I actually just thought of that. So Noah brought up a point. Do you think this is the end of C3PO? Well, you know what? My mind just went, what if, as he was saying that, he wanted to give one last look at his friends, he was going to board a plane and do a suicide mission.
Oh, he was kind of plugged into the Millennium Falcon, which would be a very interesting end to the whole thing.
I still go with the theory that they're preparing for a massive battle and he thinks they're not going to survive.
Yeah, I agree with Steve on
Or
that.
they might.
I don't know. He survived everything else. Why wouldn't he survive this? But
Yeah. And he's a robot. They can put him back together if he doesn't survive it.
it's true. So true.
Hey, robots have feelings too.
Yeah, I do want to.
I didn't say they didn't.
I do want to hit this. Throne looks like something from the Old Republic. Agreed. I thought it was more like Daenerys should be sitting on it, but it's pretty sweet.
I wish there was some way the four of us could watch it together.
And Meg brings up a great point. I thought you guys were busy filming episode 9 a few weeks back. We were.
So
But
true.
filming is complete. That's why the final trailer released tonight.
So true. Yeah. So Boyce also thinks that
We opted out of it just because we didn't want to spoil anything.
right.
Mhm.
I kind of agree with Boyce on this, that the voice was Luke saying it's never truly not there or whatever.
Never truly gone. No one is ever truly gone.
No one is ever truly gone.
Well,
That's
that sets it up for so many.
Everybody can come back.
Yeah.
so true. I don't think anyone's coming back, though. Of course, we said that after the first 3, then we said it after the first 6, then we said it after the first 9.
I think we're definitely going to see Vader. I think we're definitely going to see Palpatine. I hope we see Darth Maul. I don't think he'll be in it. And I think we're going to get to see
Yoda.
maybe. I think Yoda's going to play a part for sure.
I mean, Yoda.
It's going to be
Yoda.
I think it's going to be Ghost Yoda, but we're still going to see him. So
Hashtag Force Ghost Yoder.
So are we gonna find out if Rey's Luke's daughter? You think? I think that'll happen, right?
I think right. Let's go before we even start talking about the rest of these awesome things in the trailer. Let's go back to the title because we skipped right over it. It is called The Rise of Skywalker. Because it can mean one of two things, in my opinion. That
Her last name is really Skywalker.
Doesn't have to be his daughter, but she is a Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Or number 2, that Luke's going to play a very important part.
Right.
Walt brought up, and we had this discussion down in Maryland. Walt brought up a very awesome thing as well. I can actually see happening. The last one was called The Last Jedi, and this one's called The Rise of Skywalker. He thinks if you view them as almost like a religion, like the Jedis as a religion, that one is gone, and the Skywalkers are going to be what the new going forward. Jedis will be replaced with Skywalkers, and he's got a great point. I can.
That is a good point.
Mega's struggling with with autocorrect. I love it.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
First it's Death Mail is king. It's Death Mail is king, and then oh my God, Darth Maul, and then Death. I love it.
Death Mail.
So Death Mail is king. And OMG Darth Maul. And Darth.
Phone.
What do you guys think of? What do you think about the title?
Kylo is a Skywalker.
I think the Patriots just scored again. It's 33-0.
It's a good thing I took the Jets plus 7.5.
Yeah. Did Robbie Anderson catch another catch yet?
Nope, they haven't had the ball yet.
he would have picked it all up your points on that one that he threw to the Patriots guy instead of Robbie. They were just on a different page. He threw the ball right and Robbie went left. And the only one over there was a Patriot. So
Life.
Good thing I'm a Pats fan here.
There's still 12 minutes. Well, I'm a Pats. Well, I'm rooting for the Pats in this game, but
they're growing on me, Shep.
A little fantasy action going on. But anyway, where were we?
Darth Mal. Who's Skywalker? Why Skywalker? Why is Gamora? All the good stuff.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say too that this is. I know it says this is the end of the saga. That's why I kind of agree with Walt. This is the end of the saga of the Jedis because this isn't the last movie. There's already 3 more movies signed on, and the guys that did Game of Thrones are doing them. I think they can focus on some of the same characters. But
really, I didn't even know that the Game of Thrones directors.
Oh yeah,
two guys that did Game of Thrones are doing the next 3.
The dragons are in the next 3.
they're doing the next 3 Star Wars movies.
Really?
So
why is
next year? I think is it next year or the year after the Avatar comes out? We're going to get Avatar, Star Wars, Avatar, Star Wars, Avatar, Star Wars, Avatar. There's 4 Avatars and 3 Star Wars coming out the next 7 years.
22. Because
22
Avatar should be 21, and then it's going to alternate Avatar, Star Wars in December.
7 years.
Yeah, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then allegedly the 5th Avatar. So that's your 7. So this is a good point that Walt brings up. Do you see the ghost behind the Falcon in the trailer?
I did not.
Well, I'm going to watch it right now to find it.
Yeah.
Well, the Falcon's there, and then the ship, the Ghost, which I don't even know the reference, to be honest. I saw it on
I want to see who the ghost is what I'm
on
saying.
the Twitters. Well, it's not a who, it's a what.
Oh,
it's the ship. It's a ship in behind it.
Oh,
from what I understand. So here we go. Walt was nice enough to.
I'm watching it.
Can you share it, or are we going to get tagged if you do?
I think you can share them, can't you?
Share what?
People share trailers all the time. If you want to watch the trailer, I can put it on.
It's up to Dave.
Dave.
Let's hold off on that.
No, we go no. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it real quick and see if I can find the.
No, there's still. So the Ghost is the ship from Star Wars Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
Is that like a cartoon?
You haven't watched Star Wars Rebels?
Is that the cartoon?
It is one of them.
Cartoons.
You don't watch cartoons?
I don't watch the Star Wars cartoons.
There you go.
It was a good trailer.
It was.
I'm watching it again right now. It's really good. We haven't even talked about most of the points yet. That's the best part.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they, I'm assuming, portray the Rebels the time since the Rebels to now. So Rebels is between the two, right? Takes place between.
I don't
episodes
know
3 and 4
about Star Wars Rebels. I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the cartoons either.
I've watched like half of the Rebel stuff. Gigi got into it for a little bit, and then
I gotta stop eating these pretzels. They're so good.
You gotta stop eating the pretzels.
They sound good.
They do. And I just went carbless again today, so I'm super excited about it.
I'm super excited.
Yeah. Winston has
I'm all carbon right now, man.
I'm going to get me
Carbo
another
load. All right, so
when we're done to give me another McRib, and then I'm going to be on my diet.
How many McRibs is that in 3 days?
I don't know. Too many.
I love it.
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine is clear. Okay, so
then Amazing says, I just want to know if we should be worried about C-3PO. We were discussing that. I believe that you should be.
I say no.
Some people say no. So
that's a good point, Meg. I should have actually named Cash C-3PO.
Cash 3PO.
That's actually his middle name, though. Cash C-3PO. Shep.
So after the water scene that we talked about, the next thing the big thing you see, which I think is going to be the final battle, is you see all these ships fly into this floating glacier in the sky, this big ice mountain thing, where then you see the Iron Throne of Palpatine, and it's bigger and better than the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. And then so you see that there, and you hear the Emperor talking at that point in time. I think that's going to be the final battle scene. I think it's where Palpatine is at, and I think that's where we're going to see. I mean,
the ice thing.
Yeah, the ice thing. If you go back and watch the trailer, there you see all these ships start flying to this ice thing. They go from the water to the ice,
Right?
And at that ice, they go straight from the ice. I mean, it looks like an iceberg up and underneath. So it's like some kind of floating iceberg in the sky.
It looks like it's an iceberg in water, and then it's same. Yeah.
But then it goes straight to the other side, which is it shows the throne, and you hear Emperor Palpatine talking. And while it's showing that throne, you can still see the ice. So I think you're going to go straight to that, and I think that's where Palpatine's at.
Right. I could say yes to that. I could be down with that for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching the trailer again right now myself.
So great.
I just did too.
So great. All right. So Walt kind of called what you guys said. Final battle will be between Rey and Kylo fighting the Emperor. So friend, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is the way this one's going to go down. Is there going to be some semblance of redemption for Kylo at the end?
I think Kylo either dies or turns good. There's no other.
I think he's going to turn good.
I don't think so.
Only because of they showed like a glimpse of that, in the last episode when him and Rey were kind of fighting as a team. I feel like they wouldn't have shown that if he wasn't going to go good later on.
Avery says plot twist: Jar Jar is the Emperor.
Could happen. There's actually, I want to say,
I hope he never shows up
I
again.
have heard this theory.
The fan theory that Jar Jar is actually he's not the Emperor, but he is the other Sith.
A Sith Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would be okay with Emperor Jar Jar.
Yes. So,
so why would they? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, autocorrect struck Meg one more time. Kylo was gonna love and be a good guy. Sorry.
Oh.
Say Luke and Leia help them as well as
that made sense to me though, because he's gonna love again.
It's so true.
Kylo's gonna love again.
This is the freeze frame I have with the two of them.
Right.
But
that's the Emperor man right there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Emperor. I think it's Vader.
No, Vader's not bad.
I think it's Stone Vader.
So Stone Vader becomes a walking creature?
Yes.
I don't know if he was walking.
I think, look, although Vader died or whatever in a long time ago, he had a moment of good. The darkness was too much in him that I think he comes back in this. We heard is either he comes back or Kylo becomes Vader, which is what I would really love to see. I would really love to see Kylo become the next Vader.
Actually, it's funny. It's like the story repeating itself. I think Kylo and Rey are basically related,
Brother and sister.
Yes, and have a similar.
I don't think that's Vader. A freeze frame.
I think it's like a foreshadow of of Luke and Leia back in the day.
I keep pausing and freezing it.
They could be third cousins from a state which I won't mention. Dave knows what I'm talking about.
Yup, I do.
Yeah, I hope. I don't.
Kentucky?
I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't. Brother and sister. I don't want them to do that route either. I actually hope they're not related. And technically speaking, I mean, I guess they could be cousins. That would be a little different. Where I'm not sure Rey is going to be Luke's daughter, but Kylo is definitely Leia's son. So there could be some aspect of a relationship there, but I really think I think it's going to wind up being one of those that Rey has no parents, like she was born out of the midichlorians or something. That I don't know. I think she's going to come with no family.
Was she was born on Batu?
They're going to stretch it, and they're going to be cousins.
Mm-hmm.
They could be cousins, which would mean she would be Luke's daughter.
Cousins.
She's Luke's daughter, and obviously Kylo is Leia's son. So
like Pam is to us, like Pan is our cousin.
Something like that. Yeah.
So did you see the screenshot I just sent you? Is that Vader's head?
Hang on.
If you zoom in.
Well, how are we supposed? It's a pile of rocks.
Right.
See, that's what I thought I saw.
That's the head of whatever they chopped off when they freeze frame it.
That appears to be. I think that's Vader as well.
It kind of looks like it.
That's C-3PO.
It could be C-3PO.
I mean,
I think it's Jar Jar.
I would say
there's an ear. It's Jar Jar.
If it's looking to the right of the screen, that could be one of Jar Jar's ears right there.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're on to something. Someone write all this down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. It was pretty. Plot twist, Jar Jar. Oh goodness.
It's pretty great.
That could actually be pretty accurate.
Could be true.
I'll watch the trailer again and see what I think.
100% true. Yes. Yes. This is a very good point. The battle looks completely epic. Hopefully it lives up to the epicness.
Hopefully they didn't show the whole thing in the trailer.
Exactly.
And they do that often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the scene with all the ships, though, like I think the one Walt was talking about with the Millennium Falcon, all the different ships behind it. I mean, that's like the battle of forever.
Does anyone else wonder how they're riding animals on top of a Star Destroyer?
Yeah, why was there horses?
I'm watching it again. Hang on a minute. I'll let you know.
There was horses. I don't know either.
They're like big, weird Clydesdale horses.
Yeah, it's like the Ewoks make a comeback with their horses.
Oh, I hope the Ewoks are here.
Well, no. So let's think about that. The fact that we didn't see any Ewoks kind of freaks me out because the Death Star was above Endor, and the Ewoks live on Endor, and you see a jungle scene at the beginning with Rey running. Why no Ewoks? Maybe they're saving it.
Yeah, they got to be saving it.
I would
save an Ewok.
I would Ewok.
I would Ewok. Would you, Dave?
My planet has Ewoks. Can you milk them?
Oh no! I have a pork. Can you milk it?
I have a pork. Can you? I don't even know what the other thing is that they get the green milk from, because you can milk that.
Obviously.
That's true.
That's
a good point, Walt.
Yep, I agree. I concur. I heard that Ian did an Alien Space Jam thing and pretended to be the Emperor.
That could be pretty valid too. Actually, Ian could be the next Luke.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Donna said she would Ewok, but not Moonwalk.
Okay, so the more I watch this, I think it's just a statue. I don't think it's anything. I think it's a statue that we destroy.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's literally nothing but a statue.
Yeah.
Well, because the swords, I mean the lightsabers,
the swords
would just cut it in half if it wasn't like a statue. That broke into millions of pieces. So,
well, I mean, it could have been a rock monster. You know, they can introduce all kinds of things, or it could have been something to where, if it was, you know, you got your Force ghost, maybe Vader comes back as a rock ghost or something. I don't know. But that looks like it's just a stationary statue that they're both not just happy with. I don't think they're in unison in defeating. I don't think they're friends there. I think it's just a common move or enemy or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
they just want it gone out of the way. Maybe it's just in the way. They want it moved so they can fight.
Yeah. Maybe that's the ticket right there.
Yup.
I agree.
I concur.
I concur that.
So let's
I double stamp that triple stamp.
let's talk about the well, first off, let's talk about the fact that Carrie Fisher
Pretty porg. Pretty porg.
pretty poor. Carrie,
You sold him a dead bird.
Carrie Fisher's obviously in this movie. I don't know how much of a role she's going to play. I would assume she makes a huge impact in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody heard whether or not her family gave rights to good night, Walt?
Later, Walt. I don't know.
Walt.
That's true. He's 100% true. Is it possible? Did anybody know if the family gave the rights to them for them to use computer generated versions of her?
Allegedly, it's happening. So I would.
No, I heard
they did. They did some filming.
Yeah, I thought there was a bunch of footage that they put in there, and they were able to make it
work.
Yeah.
Well, so hopefully they have enough footage that they can make her a big part of this movie. I don't want to see her die in the first scene. Just be,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like when Ray's hugging her, that's obviously like a double from the back. I mean, they could have did that.
Oh, Donnie, you're so awesome.
Donner.
Love you, Donner.
Thank you, Donner.
She sent me a note earlier and it said Donner, and I still misspelled it and said Donna.
Donna 999 super chat. Hi guys, just popping in before bed. Love you, little brothers. Thanks, Donna. Thank you so
Donna.
much.
Love you, Donna.
So awesome. I'm gonna be heading out soon too, because
okay. Just cause.
Huh?
Just cause.
No, I'm actually pretty smoked too, and
yeah, it's all good.
But this was important to get this reaction out because it was a good trailer.
Meg put dinner. That's great.
Meg loves dinner.
Let's go. Let's talk about the score though, because just listening to it again, it's like they have a lot of really good new music. It sounds like, and then the way they slowed down the main theme that it's been iconic in all the other Star Wars. They slowed it down and made it with. I'm going to get musical, I guess, but they brought in a bigger orchestra, and it just sounds like a deeper sound, and I think it sounds incredible.
It was pumping me up. So
I gotta listen every time I've watched it through you guys. So I gotta watch it actually. Like,
dude,
I just quickly watched it on my phone, but I just watched that and hear it. So
right,
you got to listen. Just watch it, paying attention to the sound effects and the music only. And then I saw somebody earlier. I think it was Bill. Asked if you guys have your tickets yet. Anybody?
No, I didn't even know you could get them yet.
Yeah, I know you could buy them either.
They came out today. I got mine as soon as they went live. I got mine for me and my buddy. We are in our theater. You have assigned seating, so I got our seats. We're going opening day, and there's in our seats. There's like 2 or 3 rows, and then a handicap section. And then a big wall. You want to be behind that big wall, otherwise you're like this. And then there's every one of our rows is reclining seats, so you can't see the people. But we got that first row right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, your theater looked just like the ones we have.
What were you laughing at?
I did not get tickets. I won't get tickets because I don't need to get tickets this far in advance.
Yours won't sell out?
No.
The show that I got, I'm going like 8:15 or something like that. It's already sold out.
Yeah.
Really?
No, ours, dude. There's my city is nowhere near as big as your city, so I will get it. It may not be the first show.
See, there's a midnight showing too. I'm going to see if that one's sold out.
What's the date? December 19th, right?
December 19th is the Thursday. You should only have like 1 or maybe 2 showings. It actually comes out on the 20th.
Right. Well, I love the fact that you used to have to actually wait till midnight, and it was like a big event to go and wait in line. Yep. You couldn't get your tickets ahead of time. And now it's like, oh, I got it. And I have video. Yeah, everything. 3D is still good here. And I mean, there's a ton of Yeah, tons of tickets. Anyway, I have video. Actually, my buddy has video from episode 2 when we stood outside for the entirety of the day.
They won't let me book more than one ticket.
Oh, you can buy yours and someone else's?
No, I can buy 2 tickets. They won't let me book another one for me at a different time.
Oh,
I can't find my
Fandango app?
yeah.
I don't use Fandango.
I'm watching the Patriots game on my phone right now, so I'm not.
That's pretty funny. I'm so glad we're all like 100% into this right now. Booking tickets, watching football. Meg can't type, saying that I go to movies where the groundhogs are. That's correct.
Oh man, what the heck?
This is what happens if I stay up past 11. Is it like, do you turn into a gremlin, Donna?
Ooh, if you
Is
feed
it 11 or midnight?
Midnight.
I found Fandango.
What do you got, Shop?
Night, Donna.
I'm still
right, Donna.
Blue Nose, what's up, man?
What's up, Blue Nose?
Blue Nose, what's up, buddy?
Welcome in, brother.
Hey, Donna.
Good night, Donna.
Yes. All right, so go for it.
I was gonna say, Shep, you and I should definitely go and check it out. So we live so close, dude.
I agree.
We could vlog that whole thing.
Well,
The entire movie.
I'll fly out just for the movie,
Yes.
and I'm not joking.
I know you're
I
not.
mean, I may say hi to you guys in the process before that, but
What's the release date?
December 20th, technically the Friday.
We got to go that Thursday, the 19th.
Oh, all mine are still available.
Yeah, I'm sure mine are too.
Mine are all still available.
I can get real 3D at 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, I got real
You
3D.
don't want 3D.
I don't want 3D. I'd rather watch
I'm not
regular.
Yeah, I'm not a huge 3D at all.
Ooh, there's a 5 p.m. opening night fan event, Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker. There's a
Shep,
5 on Thursday, the 19th. There's a 5 p.m.
Shep, do me a favor. Shep, go to I assume you're looking in coming soon. See if your theater has the marathon.
Ooh, I can get in the big D. It's 6. I'm not kidding. That's what the theater's called.
So select theaters around the country are playing the marathon of all the Star Wars movies before, and then as soon as they're over, they play the new one.
There is an opening night fan event at 5 o'clock on Thursday, the 19th, which
yeah, but is that actually watching the movie theater or is that just like of an event, like hanging out?
No, you watch the whole movie too. It's $17.
Here's my problem, and I was talking with Brandon once, and from Phantasmic Years, and he was showing me videos of something from his theater, and these people never shut up, and that bothers the crap out of me. I hate going to a theater where everybody's wild and cheering and yelling and screaming and everything. That just ruins the movie for me. We don't have any of that around here, so I love it. But
see, I like that. That's just me, though.
I don't mind if people cheer, but when people are yelling things at the screen you should see the video he showed me. It's way over the top and ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And that would just ruin the movie for me. And people, I mean, like literally nobody shut up the entire movie. There was not a moment of silence in the theater.
Oh, that's terrible.
And it's just people heckling the screen, like they can hear you, hey, whatever.
Right.
I paused Game of Thrones when people are talking when we're watching it. I go, "Are you done?"
Yep. That's exactly what I do. I wait till and I say, they look at me and I go, "You finished?"
You guys go to the bathroom now while it's paused and then come back?
I have a bunch of tickets available for
PSV?
all my shows. So,
how you doing?
All right, guys.
PSV,
I'm out of here.
You taking off?
Yeah. Thank you for having me on.
Night, Kylo. Thanks for popping in.
Love you guys. See you Wednesday.
Love you.
See ya.
Just kidding. See you in a couple minutes. Bye.
I know. Right.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I was up at 4:30 with Cash. So,
Hey, when you guys go to book tickets, let me know. Seriously,
okay.
if we somehow, hey, dude, if we make a weekend out of it, I'll gladly give my ticket away and come out there and we can make a weekend out of it and all go to Star Wars together.
That'd be dope.
That'd be interesting.
Just saying. Let me know.
Okay. Can you make it happen?
I can make it happen for sure.
I'll have to see. That's right around Christmas. What's that? 19th? Oh,
20th is a Saturday.
I might be.
Or, I'm sorry, 20th is a Friday.
I don't know. That's always tough because family stuff right around Christmas.
That's true.
Family coming in and whatever. So
that is true.
So I may not, but don't not do it just because of me.
So. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing it.
I will be there. I will be there, Shep. So make sure you have it booked and tickets. Do you select your own seats and everything too?
There are some that are reservation. There's some that there's all. Yeah. I have all. You can start seeing it Thursday at 5 at my theater.
FaceTime me and I'll just watch it with you guys from.
Just stick it in a little pocket right here, and Dave doesn't need.
Oh yeah, we have to train for the 10K too.
Yes, so that's yes. We have the virtual to do, the virtual 10K, the virtual half we have to do too.
Yep. So, we got a lot of things on the bracket here.
I know, that's why we got to get together.
The agenda.
True that.
So seriously, let's plan something for that. Let's plan a Star Wars watch party.
Yes.
And let me know when so I can start looking at tickets for plane tickets.
Done and done and done.
All right, now you can go to bed.
All right, gentlemen.
Love you, buddy.
All right.
And gentlemen and ladies in the chat, thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit for our trailer reaction. And I will see you guys all very, very soon.
Yeah, Meg can come up and watch Star Wars with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And run the virtual with us too.
Yes.
Meg, let's talk, Meg. And Meg can do our makeup. We can all dress as Star Wars characters.
Yes.
I'm a genius. I love this. Let's just keep talking and we get things.
That was perfect.
Oh,
all right.
I got a cramp. I got excited.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you guys all Wednesday night.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yep, that's true.
So true.
I don't know what that means.
Doesn't mean much.
All right.
I don't know much. All right, boss. What else we got?
Bottom line is this is really incredible. Sorry, I was trying to be halfway structured there for a minute, and it may have not. Yeah. But so you got the water scene, which looks incredible. You got it looks like a broken Death Star fell into the ground.
Well, it is.
And then they're fighting on it. Kylo and Rey are fighting on it. You got the waves splashing up everywhere. I mean, that whole thing just looks ridiculous. Then you got the scene with all the ships. It's like everyone in the galaxy that can be there is there.
Yep. All the ships.
You have Billy D. Williams reprising the role of Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, and he's in at least 2 scenes. You see him in 2 different settings.
Yep, I think he's going to have a big part. I think he's going to take back over the ship. I think he's going to become the pilot again with Chewie. He's going to become Han, basically, is what I'm getting at.
He's the pilot with Chewie because Rey can't be there anyway, so she can't fly it. She's off doing Kylo stuff.
Well, and if she is a Skywalker, she can fly through air like Leia did in the last movie. So, and then you've got, without a doubt, Palpatine's back. Whoever Vader may not, even though we heard Vader's. I'm really hoping that's Kylo turning into Vader.
Right.
That's his grandfather. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that is, but.
There's scuttlebutt that there's going to be a Force Ghost / Dagobah-ish vision that Kylo has, which is the Darth portion of it. That's again just scuttlebutt. Good night, Meg.
Good night, Meg. The thing that doesn't make sense to me, and this is the reason why I hope it goes this way. Vader did have that. Anakin had that moment of returning to the Jedi, the good side, the light side. Before he died, he killed Palpatine before he died, and we watched him die. And although nobody's truly gone, I would, instead of him turning back and mentoring Kylo, I would like to see Kylo. I would like to see Palpatine come back, mentor Kylo. Kylo become the new Vader. I think that would make a lot more sense in the story.
Well, He still hasn't taken a Darth name.
He has not, which is, he doesn't have to be called Darth Vader, but he could be Darth whatever. You've got Darth Sidious already. You've got Darth Vader, which is Sidious is Palpatine, Vader. I think you need to call him something cool. What is it?
We got Darth Plagueis, who's supposedly the close to immortality dude.
Yep. And so I mean, you obviously call him like Darth Bob or anything like that. He's got to have some kind of cool name.
If his name is Darth Bob, that'd be awesome.
But
dude,
I think Kylo's going to stay bad. I really do, and I think I would love to see him put on Vader's gear. He doesn't have to become Vader. Just wear Vader's gear and becomes the new Sith Lord.
Wear his helmet, because he really can't do the rest of it because he's not like machine.
True,
Could put the helmet on.
True, but he could wear the helmet and the cape and wear just a black suit.
Well, yeah. Well, he is in all black, and he has the helmet because he wanted to be like his grandfather.
That's
so
true.
Different style.
He does have Vader's helmet. Good point. I forgot about that.
He has the old mangled helmet.
Yes. Which kind of looks like that picture that Zip's in.
And that's what I thought it was, but it seems a little more stone than that. So the thing is that what blows up when a lightsaber hits it, it would cut through it, but there could also have been like a force push component. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Chef wrote it. I wasn't there. We'd have to ask him.
Yeah, he was busy. We didn't get a chance to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And Bill says he's hoping for a James Earl Jones voice cameo. That would be amazing. Death Star Dave and Skywalker Steve. I like it. I'm going to start using that. Death
Star Dave. I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm pretty giddy about this whole thing. I've been giddy about this whole series. I think Last Jedi got a bad rap from a lot of people. Thought it was pretty decent. Wish they would have moved the story along. I mean, the scary part to me is that how are they going to, in my estimation, wrap up everything that they didn't move forward in the last two movies?
Yeah, that's a good point, because this is the end of that saga. Again, it's not the end of the franchise by any means, but it is the end of this part of the saga. And the more I think of that, the more I think Walt could be correct in his philosophy of what the Jedi versus Skywalker is.
That could be really interesting. My whole thing is that there's two more trilogies. One is with Ryan Johnson, right?
Yes.
And he's doing something, but that's not supposed. It's going to be canon, but it's not supposed to be the next episode 10.
No, that's the guys from Game of Thrones in 2022.
Right. So the Ryan Johnson thing is alleged. I mean, there's scuttlebutt that it's a lot of stuff, but they were thinking it might actually be Knights of the Old Republic. Unless that has gone high.
That could be. So I don't know. Let me see here.
I do appreciate the fact that Bill Ayers threw in here. He thinks J.J. Abrams will do it justice. I agree. I'm a big
100%.
I think he did a great job with the first one. I think that they should have kept him on, and we would have had a totally different second movie if Abrams was there for the entire thing.
Who did did Ryan Johnson do the number 8? I can't remember. I'll be honest with you, number 8 is my favorite.
Right.
The Last Jedi is by far my favorite of the Star Wars series.
I still like Return of the Jedi.
Wait, I mean, I like them all, but it's just my favorite.
I still like Return of the Jedi is my favorite. That's what I'm saying. But I obviously like them all. Also, it's like picking your favorite child.
What's
that?
Picking your favorite child?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Champion 8-way tie. One of them is your favorite.
All right. So,
all right, boys.
Yeah, he's doing.
Ryan Johnson's trilogy is off. It might be.
Whoa. It says he's doing. Oh, it's not got a date. It says he's doing an untitled Star Wars trilogy, episode 1. So he's doing something different. I don't know what it is.
It's supposed to be a whole different ball game. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
it knows nothing. It says the plot is unknown. All it says is Ryan Johnson and George Lucas.
Blair says he's my favorite child. I don't have a favorite child. I love them both equally. Winston's my favorite child. Blue Nose. I imagine Lucas is still looking over everything. Yeah, very Palpatine-esque with him, I have a feeling, where he's just kind of in the background.
Yes, for sure.
Puppet Master.
So I heard a rumor that he's very upset that he feels like he has no control since Disney took over.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you sell your company. Don't have control anymore.
That's true. They kept him on as a consultant basically, but he says they don't use any of his ideas. I was kind of shocked that he actually went to the opening of Galaxy's Edge, but look, the guy had built this legacy, and it's got to be awesome to be able to walk through something he created. And I really think it's I think he'll come around.
I think he, I think, how can I say this? Because I have mad respect for Lucas for putting this whole thing together. I think entertainment has outgrown him.
I would agree. Now, did he do Indiana Jones too?
No, that was Spielberg.
Okay.
But Lucas was involved. Lucas was involved. But
I know they're good friends and they were involved in each other's stuff. And you see Spielberg's work in Star Wars, characters in Star Wars, and vice versa. But in little Easter eggs.
Yeah,
one of the things, though, I was kind of hoping. What really made me mad is Harrison Ford did not want to do Han Solo again. Right. He didn't want to reprise the role. He specifically said he wouldn't do it, and I really wish he would have stayed on and they would have put him in there because he's one of the most lovable characters. But his agreement was he would do Star Wars if they killed him off and it's either 2 or 3. I think it was 2 Indiana Jones movies.
At least 2.
Yeah. At least 2, and they have another one coming out. So that's going to be pretty cool, I think. But I wish, man, he was perfect for Han Solo.
Yeah.
And to die that way, but I think that death really advanced Kylo's character.
I agree. It was the one thing you didn't expect to happen in that movie, even though you kind of knew that he was going to die. You just didn't know how.
I honestly didn't know he was going to die because I didn't know anything about that until afterwards.
Yeah. No, I had known. Did I ever tell you this story?
I don't know what's the story.
How I found out that he officially died?
No.
I don't think so. I went to the second showing of what was that one? Force Awakens. I went to the second showing, and I had a couple beers prior to, because I got there really early thinking there'd be a crazy line, and our theater actually has beer, so I had some time to kill, like an hour and a half, and I had to go to the restroom, and I walk in, and I'm standing there at the urinal, and 2 guys walk in that just walked out of the theater and said, "I can't believe Kylo Ren killed Han Solo," as loud as he
was.
Stacey Rogers says, "I know this." The bathroom. Yeah.
I thought you meant you knew that Han died before the movies, like way back.
I had read Scuttlebutt, and I had seen that Harrison Ford had said that, right? And I was like, okay, well, we'll see. And who knows how, but that was. My response is not kid friendly. It's just
for those people who, like John put it there too. For those of us that didn't know what was going to happen, it was incredible.
Yeah,
it was definitely a character development for Kylo.
Yeah, it was. It was done well, and it was used to advance the story instead of just killing him off. So I thought that was a great way to do it. I'm interested to see what actually happens with these Indiana Jones movies that, haven't started yet. If they started filming right now, Harrison Ford would be the same age as Sean Connery was.
Yep.
Whenever they did Last Crusade, which is the best Indiana Jones movie. Come at
the one. That's not the one with. Where was the one with Shia LaBeouf? What was that one called? Was that the Crystal Skull?
Crystal Skulls.
See, it wasn't by far the best, but I really enjoyed the Crystal Skulls. I really wish they would have built that franchise around Shia, but he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so
right,
they wouldn't do it.
That's so. Stacey Rogers or Dave, had there been someone in chat, I would have. Sorry, Dave. Had that been someone in chat, I would have deleted the comment before you even would have seen it.
That is true.
Larry wants to know if this will set up a new series of movies. Personal opinion, yes. I know that they're saying that the next trilogy isn't going to continue this story, but we've heard that twice before. So we'll see what happens. I think that they've developed or have the opportunity to develop, these characters with Rey and Finn and Poe. And I mean, I don't even think Poe's been explored enough yet. That's
no, not at all.
I think that the character development has been enough, but not great. And that's what I think was lacking in the second film in the series was they advanced the story, but the story didn't advance. They did stuff. And then there was a big battle, and then Luke died. Like, that was important. But you learned nothing about other characters. At least in my estimate, not as much as you could have. Let me leave it at that, I guess.
That's true. But again, look,
I like the movie.
You always have your setup stories. And I think The Last Jedi was brilliantly going to tie the whole saga together from where we were to where we're going to be. But in that respect, though, I thought the action was incredible. The scene on the Salt Planet I thought was the best they've ever done. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what was going to happen to Luke. I thought I don't know. I love it when they bring movies and same characters, same actors to play characters back 20 years later and do things. And I was just in awe of that movie. To me, it was the best one they've done. This one looks like it's going to be the best one for me easily.
Go ahead.
But I do think so whoever asked it in chat, there is definitely going to be more Star Wars, and I think it's going to involve these characters. There's going to be 2 separate trilogies. One of those is going to focus on something totally different. Might be a spinoff of maybe just Poe or something like that. Could be just a spinoff of any one of the characters. Right. But there is a brand new trilogy that will be done by the writers of Game of Thrones that will alternate with Avatar for 7 straight years. There's supposed to be 4 Avatars and 3 new Star Wars that follow a main Star Wars line. The one with Rian Johnson that we were talking about is a side story. But there is supposed to be this is just the end of this saga. The rest going forward, it's a brand new set, and it could very easily have the same characters in it.
Papa's got a brand new bag, right? The word is Papa's got a brand new bag.
Yeah.
So hey, welcome in, Mike Wheeler. Sorry, man, it was kind of a pop-up stream. We didn't really realize we were going to do this until the trailer came out, and we just had to talk about it. Real quick, I want to address something that I've addressed twice and I've taken some flack for. Do you think Black Spire Outpost will figure in to this movie, i.e. Galaxy's Edge? Says Bill Ayers. I think it has already been shown in a couple of trailers. I think that in the first trailer you see some spires, and I think in this trailer there are hints of what we had seen on Batuu. So
I could be incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe I read that will not be involved because they want this to remain separate, like you're a part of this story that is involved in no other story. I may have misread that, but I think they want this island, this planet of Batuu to be an experience where, because if they put this into, if they could make a cameo, but there's nothing important going to happen in the movies with this, because if they do anything to it there, it has to change the land and whatever takes place on it. And so I believe I read that this will not be part of the Star Wars cinema universe.
My thought is that it's not going to play a massive part, but that doesn't mean that they can't go through Batuu.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could have a cameo for sure, like an actor would do a cameo. They could have a cameo just showing it, but it can't have any impact whatsoever on anything, because it would have to change the whole concept of Batuu.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't have someone shoot and knock the spire down and then go to Disney World or Disneyland. And
it'd be pretty cool if Disneyland had duct tape on it though when we got down there.
That would be really awesome. Actually, like some big metal that they added to stick it up so that they put it back up because the spire was that important to them. Fake Taxi 122, welcome in the seamless C3PO. There's a battle droid in the back, a commander battle droid. Maybe they're Maybe they're putting something they took from that droid so C-3PO can activate a factory or something. I think that there's something going on. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on the C-3PO is going to die and C-3PO is going to take the Millennium Falcon and crash into something and save the day.
I'm still thinking they're preparing for the big battle and he thinks they're not going to make it.
Well, my thing is that for him to have wires sticking out of the back of his head that they've never done in any other scene.
Yep.
He's always had to have R2 come over and read any schematics or do whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like something big has to happen. Or something has happened to R2 or BB-8.
Yeah. Oh no, something massive is going to happen. I don't think it's it could be a suicide mission. I mean, can you imagine the perfect way to go out to blow up the Millennium Falcon? To blow up the most iconic piece of anything that they've got. It's one of the most iconic symbol of Star Wars, and they could end it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to not be able to bring something back next trilogy, you
create an impact. But then again, it's sitting on Batuu in Disneyland, in Disney World.
That's true. It's true. 100% true. But what's really interesting is you're saying all this, and Rise of the Resistance is still going to have Kylo involved as the bad guy in perpetuity.
Yep. And he makes appearances down there. I don't think Kylo's dead. I don't think he's going to die. I think it's going to carry on. Yeah. I think the story these characters will carry on the story in the future.
Right. So this is remiss. I'm not nerdy enough, apparently. that 2 is supposed to take place after Episode 8, between Episode 8 and 9. Is that true?
I think so, but the problem is, again, it doesn't matter when it takes place. It's solidified because you can't have a movie that changes that and then turn around and just go right back to it, leaving it the way it is in Disney World. So I think the Millennium Falcon's safe. I think Kylo's safe. I think Black Spire Outpost is safe. Maybe you see it. Maybe the Falcon comes in and lands at Black Spire Outpost just like you see it in Batuu. They go into the cantina and then they for a drink and then they come out and leave.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to have a major portion in there, but Tatooine has always been that planet that they go to hang out, to basically plot build, right? Why can't it be Batuu in this? And that's where I'm at.
Yep, for sure.
I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
And Mike says you never know. The ending of the movie could be what Batuu is now, where they. But I don't think that's a good point. But I don't think that plays into it because we're supposed to be living in that world in the Star Wars universe that we know. And I mean, she could always come back to the planet because we see her there. So as I said, the characters that we see on Batuu, I think are all safe. I think they're all going to be there unless they plan on getting rid of them after this movie.
Yep, I agree. Good old Oga's Cantina. I would agree. Because Batuu is supposed to be a safe space for everyone in the galaxy. Cool. I'm down with that. It's all good. Anything else, Steven?
It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it once for the scenery. Mm-hmm. Watch it again to pick up all the stuff you missed. Mm-hmm. Watch it a third time and just listen to sound effects and music, and then watch it a fourth time because it's just that good. I've seen it more than that already.
I'm down. Fake Taxi says 3PO. See, a 3PO has red eyes, and I think they're inside a droid factory. See, I'm not saying they aren't. I still think that they're on the Falcon, but that's just me. I need to watch it again.
And I agree with John. John says I think Steve has this right.
So, obviously. Obviously. Can someone delete that comment?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. All right. Awesome. So, Steve, you had a great stream tonight. People go back and watch that recap.
Thanks, buddy.
Baltimore. You have vlogs coming out on that too?
I do. Only certain aspects of it, not some of the surprise stuff that we talked about, but
Right.
But definitely have some vlogs on the B&O Railroad, some of the trip that I spent with Walt and Melissa. So
nice. So that's cool. Anything else coming down the pike besides Wednesday night?
This and that,
9 p.m. Zips channel.
Yep. Have we announced what we're talking about?
Yep, I believe we're talking about Disney Springs.
Well, I mean, I knew we knew, but I didn't know if we announced it yet.
I thought he put the. We just announced that it's Monday. Whatever. It's almost Tuesday.
It is, yeah.
Captain Akron says, "Do you think you'll cry?" Obviously.
No.
You're the one that's crying.
I mean, if I'm going to actually flat watch it with those guys and Zip starts crying, I might cry. But Zip gets me every time.
You say if and Zip and cry in the same sentence.
When Zip cries,
There you go.
I might feel bad for him and start crying too.
That's the appropriate. Wow, why can't I think of words tonight? Preposition. Oh, it's about time. It's 11:37. Thank you so much, everyone, for popping in for this impromptu trailer reaction from the crew of the Distant Nat. I'm gonna have to totally redo the.
Just in case, hang on, Matt. Let's see here. There it is. Just in case, guys, that you want to see it yourself, right there is the link to the trailer for the final Star Wars episode trailer.
Mike Wheeler wants to know if Shep got monetized because he watched stuff and there were commercials. That is true.
That is accurate.
Accurate. Zip was wearing a Back to the Future shirt on Back to the Future Day.
I saw that.
That's pretty funny.
Is
I didn't even know.
Is today Back to the Future Day? I don't know.
2019? 10/21, I think, is the day, right?
Today is October 21st.
Yeah. Got to. The flux capacitors. Love it. Yep. All right. So we what do we got going on? Podcast coming out this week. One with the Lynn project that just dropped. Have a couple of vlogs, 2 from Toledo's, 1 from a flower and garden that dropped last week. Live stream on how to use touring plans was Sunday with Brandy and I. So you can go check that stuff out. Bill Ayers confirmed that it is 10/21 for this. I think I have my entire video of if I get it uploaded, it's going to drop tomorrow. If not, it'll be Wednesday. But the entire new Boo to You Halloween fireworks show. Dropping that tomorrow. The intro is my favorite part. My intro. It's like 24 seconds, but I found a killer song. So
nice.
Yes. Steven, thank you. Zip, Shep, you're not here, but thank you as always. And everyone in the chat, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for throwing your opinions out there. This is fun stuff. Michelle the Quilter, you guys are great. Steve, thanks. I haven't seen the trailer yet. Good night, guys. See you on Wednesday. And Steve.
Yes.
We'll see you before Wednesday. We'll talk to you before Wednesday.
Yes.
For sure.
For sure.
But see all of you Wednesday on Zip's channel. So for Steve and Shep and Zip, I am Dave. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see y'all again real soon.